All right, so today we started season 3 of our Wakefield Creative Club series. Now, a little update in season 2, we got promotion again. Back-to-back promotions to take us to now the EFL Championship, which is undoubtedly one of the toughest leagues in the world to survive in. And yeah, currently we are the worst rated team in the championship. So to get this team ready to survive this new league, we have got some work to do. So yes, new season, new kits, a new kit sponsor, by the way, and also a brand new stadium to play in. Of course, drop a like down below if you want more of this series. And hey, for those coming from the main channel, now over to Tyztir Plus for this series, where this series will be now. We are so close to 100,000 subs in this channel, so close, so subscribe down below if you've not. All right, though, first comment, who also got Tyztir in their top 3 most watched YouTuber in 2025? Yes, I mean, that's really cool to see. You know, I've seen some comments, also some tweets at me saying, you know, show me your recap, that I'm one of your most watched YouTubers. I appreciate that so much. I mean, your guys' support is literally the reason I get to do this as a job, so there will never be a day where I don't appreciate your guys' support. Now, next comment, McBurney looks like Jake Paul. You know what? I read this comment and I was like, yeah, he does. McBurney does look like Jake Paul. Maybe like an uncle, maybe like a cousin. Now, speaking of McBurney, obviously last year he joined us for 6 months on loan from Hull City. And now he's back there, but man, I'm gonna try everything I can to bring him back to Wakefield. He was so important for our team last year. I'm gonna try to find some way to bring McBurney back to Wakefield today. He needs to be a Wakefield player again. Now, last comment today saying just simply buy a goalkeeper. Actually, it says buy a goalkeeper. So yeah, I mean, last year Capino at the start was pretty bad. Towards the end though, he actually got a lot better, but for the championship standards, I feel like he doesn't quite cut it for a starting goalkeeper. So it is in the plans right now. It's in the works. We do plan to sign a new starting goalkeeper today. All right, though, so yes, season 3, year 3 starts with Wakefield. I mean, back-to-back promotions is insane, but the championship is just built different, man. This league is way different than League 1 and League 2 in my eyes. These teams are so much better. So currently our team is a 2.5-star team, but I mean, if we're going for another promotion run, I mean, we got to go against teams like Southampton, a 4-star team, you know, 3.5-star teams. I mean, Leicester, Ipswich, Southampton, Everton are here. They're a 4.5-star team, so we got to go up against these teams for promotion. That is just a really tall order for a team that just got here, and it's a 2.5-star team still. So I think my goal this year, you know, maybe playoffs at the highest. More so, I just want to survive this league, man. I want to survive. I don't want to get relegated. I want to keep Wakefield in the championship. That's my main goal. So yeah, to ensure that, we need some signings. But lucky for us, for year 3, we have our biggest budget yet. Okay, first though, peep the new Wakefield kit. See the home kit right here. We'll show the away and third kit a little bit later. But look at that. This year we're sponsored by Monster Energy. Maybe that's why we have our biggest budget yet. So yeah, we're leaning into like our blue and gold colors. I mean, honestly, I feel like this kit is not bad, man. It's not bad. But yes, we are sponsored by Monster now. So that's our first real sponsor, I guess. Now, another thing just reminded me of Unyai, our starting center back. So last year we loaned him in from Tyztir, but we put a clause in the loan deal where if we got promotion, he would then join us for the next season. So because we got promoted, Unyai is now officially a permanent Wakefield player. And that's good because this guy's got like 85 potential. He's so good in this game. He's for sure like a player for the future, man. And also, yes, we'll see it today, but we have our new stadium. It's fully built. It's ready to play in. Yeah, the brand new Cathedral Park is ready. You know, we're no longer playing in like a park. It's actually like an actual stadium. We are making some moves, boys, some moves. So we check our club's value really quick. Our club's value is now 20.2 million. So we've grown like what, 5 times since we started? We've been up to 25 million, then 50 million, then 100 million, then hopefully 1 billion at some point. But man, Wakefield right now is on the rise. Now though, if we want to keep ourselves on the rise, this team needs some signings, man. Because right now, I don't think we're ready for the championship. Not even close. So let's get to work. So 9 million is spent. I mean, that's a decent amount. It's not a crazy amount, but it's definitely, you know, the highest we've gotten so far. We can improve this team a lot with that. So first up, I'm going to go after a free agent where we have a limit of 1 free agent per season. And bro, this guy being a free agent signing would be incredibly clutch for us. That player is Ruben Loftus-Cheek, the English midfielder, 31 years old, formerly at AC Milan. Apparently in this save, no one wants him. This man can't find a club. Now he's 80 rated, 81 pace, 80 physical stats. I've always liked Loftus-Cheek in career mode so much, man. He's such a good player. He's my kind of player. I mean, jumping, sprint speed, strength. He's got great heading, short passing, 82 shot power. He would be so good for us. So I want him to be our 1 free agent signing this year. Now his wages are a little bit high. I'm a little worried about that. But if we can agree on something reasonable, he's going to be a Wakefield player, man. And this will be the biggest signing in our club's history so far. The Loftus-Cheek, of course, crucial squad role. Now, once again, I don't want to pay him that much though. That's an issue. We really got to try and keep his wages pretty low. Now he wants a 1-year contract. Make it 2 years, please. Thank you. 2 years. So 2-year contract, no release clause. He wants 25K per week. You know what? Okay, that's not bad. Let's take the bonus off and then maybe like give him 27K per week. Lower this to like a 150K signing bonus. That's not too bad for a player that's that good. I'd probably do that. So 27K per week. What does he say? Loftus-Cheek, do you want to play for Wakefield? Do you want to play for Wakefield? Yes, the man does. To start year 3, that is the biggest signing in our club's history so far, man. Loftus-Cheek is now a Wakefield player. I mean, I don't know if he had a bad year at AC Milan, what happened, that no club wants to sign him, but man, he has taken a leap of faith to play for a club like us, you know, back-to-back promotions. We're a team that's probably getting more popularity. He has taken a chance to come play for us, man. I can't believe it. Instantly becomes our highest rated player by a wide margin. So Ruben Loftus-Cheek, welcome to Wakefield. I could shed a tear right now, man. Our biggest signing so far. All right, so we're not done yet, man. We got some big signings planned after that, but that is a huge one. So he is probably going to take, I think, Acosta's starting spot. Acosta's been so good, but he is a bit older. I think he's starting to go down. So yes, Acosta to the bench, and I think Loftus-Cheek. I'll probably make Loftus-Cheek and Saveja both just box-to-box mids. So we're not going to play with a true CDM. Well, we're going to have they're both pretty active midfielders that can be box-to-box. So I'm hoping defensively that's good enough. I'm hoping. All right, so with that signing, how much do we have left now? So we currently have 8 million. Okay, Ollie McBurney, bro. I need to bring him back. Where is he at? Ollie, come back to me, brother. You're the striker this team needs. We found that out last year. So his value, we can apparently get him for 2.7 to 4.6 million. If we can get him for 3, I think that'd be a great deal. Let's start with the low end though. Let's go like maybe 2.85. I mean, that'd be a steal for how good McBurney is. We know that, you know, we know how good he is in game. So 2.8. Oh, they want Coetzee? No way. I'm not giving you our South African Youth Academy center back. No way. Okay, let's try 2.9 million. So 50K more, 2.9, and they're gonna accept that for less than 3 million for McBurney. Brother, he's back. McBurney's coming home. Oh man, he wants 40K per week. Oh yeah, I forgot, man, his wages. Yeah, playing the championship. No, our players gonna want more wages, so we gotta be careful with this. All right, though, 3-year contract for McBurney. No release clause. How much does he want the wages though? I mean, if we gave Loftus-Cheek 25K, he probably wants. Would he take like 15? He's currently on 40K per week. I feel like Loftus-Cheek took 25. He should be able to take probably like 18, maybe 19 and a half. I'll try this here because I can't pay him 40K per week, bro. I can't do that. So that plus probably a same Loftus-Cheek and a 150K signing bonus. Oh man, it's a pretty big wage cut. McBurney though, please accept it, man, please. No, he's gonna walk away. Bro, his wages are so high. Okay, it's not done yet. No, I can go back in for him, but oh man, the wages are an issue. I don't want to pay McBurney 40K per week, man. That's just too much. I mean, what is our current highest earner? Okay, Loftus-Cheek on 27, Arzani 9, Saveja 7. See, I cannot pay McBurney 40, bro. Loftus-Cheek has kind of set the tone for like the wages of this team. 80 rated, 27K per week. I gotta like basically base our wage structure off that. And so unless he comes down on his wage expectations, I'm not sure we could sign McBurney. Bro, I'm gonna shed a tear, man. I'm actually gonna shed a tear live. Okay, so while we need to figure that out, we need a keeper though. We need a keeper in this team. And I spotted Edouard Mendy currently playing for Oviedo in Spain. Now, obviously, he had his time at Chelsea, where let's just say it didn't go great for him. But for our level in the championship at 35 years old, he'd only cost like 2.3 to 3.9 million. The dude is 6'6", and he's got great stats for the championship. He'd be one of the best keepers in the championship. And his wages are a lot lower than McBurney. So, I mean, if we could sign him, he would be perfect for us, I think. Maybe like revive his career towards the end a little bit. I think Mendy could still be good for us, so let's try this. I'm gonna start with maybe like let's start with like 2.1. So 2.1 million, and they want 3.3. I mean, still, that's not even terrible. All right, 2.6. Yes, I am Mr. Krabs, or no, I am Mr. Krabs. 2.6, and they accepted. Okay, that's a done deal. If the wages can be accepted though, please don't be Ollie McBurney times 2. So 2-year contract, no release clause, obviously. Okay, he wants us to do it. I mean, I'd pay you 18. I'd pay you what you're on. I'd be fine with that, honestly. So let's do that. 18.5K per week, 100K signing bonus, and Mendy is going to accept the contract. We have a new keeper. So Capino to Mendy, that is such a big jump for our keeper spot. From what, a 68 rated keeper to an 80 rated keeper. Now he is 35, so he's going to start going down overall pretty soon. That's why we got him for so cheap, basically. But man, Loftus-Cheek and Mendy, 2 80 rated players brought in. I mean, this team is slowly getting ready for the championship, man. Slowly getting ready. It's time to revive your career, buddy. It's time to revive it. All right, so I haven't mentioned this, but I'm not really looking to sell anyone big, but I am looking to sell one player, I think. And that one player is actually going to be Marcos Andre. Now, he was our pre-contract signing year 1, and I feel like he just was so disappointing last year. I think Elijah Morton is a lot better than him, and then we need McBurney back, so it does make sense to cut the cord with Marcos Andre right now. So just a little heads up, he's the only player in the squad right now that I'm actively trying to sell. Everyone else is pretty safe for now. I mean, I don't know what to do about the striker spot. Do I go back in for McBurney? Can I loan him in? I can actually loan him in again. Okay, so what if we loaned in McBurney for a year and paid half his wages again? Okay, first, other options. If we don't sign McBurney, we have options here that you guys have suggested. You know, now that we're in the championship, a lot of players have actually like now been opened up to actually sign. Before, like I'd say like 90% of these guys we just couldn't sign because they didn't want to sign for a League One side. But now I feel like most of the players we can actually sign, of course, within our budget. So strikers, we got once again Robinson, Corey, both too expensive. Melia, too expensive. Miles Lieberman looks okay, but I mean, I'd rather just pay for McBurney, bro, despite his wages being on 3.4. The one that sounds very interesting is going to be Aaron Connolly, currently playing for Leyton Orient. I mean, what if we signed him instead of McBurney? It'd make me sad, but he's a little bit shorter, so not as much a crossing target. That kind of sucks, but 75 pace, 74 shooting. The thing about it, he's so much like Elijah Morton. important where I feel like it'd be like two strikers that are so similar, whereas McBurney offered something so different. He was so good at hold up play, you know, passing way better than I expected. Okay, we're gonna try to loan McBurney in again. I'm gonna try it again. I don't know why they're loaning out a 31-year-old, but apparently they are. So if we do just, I'll do a loan to buy because I guess it doesn't matter. We can always have that deal if we want it. So let's do 1 year loan for Ollie McBurney. Wage split, see if we can go maybe like 40-60. They're probably gonna want like 80, huh? Yeah, 80-20. All right, what about 70? 70-30. And they accept that. All right, nice. Whoa, a future transfer fee of 5.4. Whoa, are you off your rocker, sir? Bro, that's like way over than we got accepted before. Okay, 3.5. See what they say to that. 3.5. And they're gonna walk away. Whole city, I hate you guys. Why are you guys being so difficult? Bro, if we face them, I'm gonna try to beat them like 6-0. I'm sick of this. They're making it so hard to bring my boy back. Okay, round 3 for Ollie McBurney. Thankfully, they still let us loan him in. Okay, you know what? I don't want to buy option. We're just gonna do basic terms. No way. Because the man's gonna go down in overall in a year. So we don't need a buy clause there. He's gonna be cheaper next year to sign. So they want 80-20. Let's try again a little lower. Let's do 60-40. 60-40, 70-30. You know what? We'll do that. So 70-30. So at least we get McBurney paying a little less in his wages. And I guess we do save that transfer fee. And if next year, like I said, he's probably going to be cheaper than he is now. So if the loan goes through, it might actually be a better deal. So the question is, does Ollie want to come back to Wakefield? That's the question right now. And oh man, I think we're getting our answer. Ollie McBurney, he knew he had to come home. He just knew he had to. So a little contract dispute means he's not here permanently, but he is back on loan at Wakefield. All right, man, McBurney back. Loftus-Cheek brought in. We got Mendy in. I think this team is ready now. We are ready to take on the EFL Championship. Funny, because in the end, I feel like that's actually a better deal for us. So it's actually probably a smart thing. All right, though, bro, whenever someone signs, they take the 7 away from Collins. I don't know why they always take his 7. So let's make him 7. What number's open for Loftus-Cheek? He has to have a good number. I think 11's open. What if I give Loftus-Cheek 11? Is that going to make sense? Marco Sandro has that. I mean, 11's not terrible. Let's do 11. It's kind of different. Loftus-Cheek 11. Let's do that. All right, though. So after these 3 pickups, the first 3 of year 3, I'm not sure if they're the only signings, but for now they are. We are now a 3.5-star team. So that has jumped us up quite a bit. Nice, man. All right, we're ready for the season now. I'm ready for our first game in the championship. And all right, so that first game is going to be versus Ipswich, one of the better teams here in the league. And yes, it's at home. So we're going to play our first game in our new stadium, man. Nice. Now, once again, the teams in this league are a lot better than League One. So I think our goal should be to finish mid-table. That's my goal. Playoffs, probably our ceiling, and just do everything we can to avoid relegation. I think Loftus-Cheek Mendy could definitely help us do that. So right now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. All right, though, first, our new kits for year 3. Now, ignore the mini kits. They're wrong. Well, you've seen our home kit, you know, blue and gold combo, kind of like the Warriors, my favorite basketball team, by the way. Might be inspired by that. Now, away kit is, it's more Monster Energy inspired. It's white, green, black. Also, ignore the fact that we have different kit manufacturers. Ignore that little error. You know what? For a monster themed kit, I actually like that. I like the green. And then third kit is kind of like a dark red with a red stripe down the middle. I mean, it's nothing too special, but it's clean. I feel like I like our kits this year. Definitely our best kits so far at Wakefield. You know, the club's going up in value. We can spend more money on kit design. So, you know, it's showing on the field. I think it's showing on our kits. All right, though. Ollie McBurney into the team. Also Mendy into the team. So Mendy, Loftus-Cheek debuts for Wakefield. And it's our first game ever in the championship. Now, though, a very special moment. Our first game ever in our new stadium, man. Bro, why are these pre-scenes so loud? I can't even hear anything. I literally cannot hear myself think. All right, they'll show me it. There it is, man. Cathedral Park, the new one. It actually doesn't look too different. It looks like we built some stands on it, but it is a new arena. What's also funny is we can actually hire a groundskeeper team now. Like our field, the grass itself, the turf, it's so much more higher quality than we had before, man. So in so many ways, this club is, the club is growing. All right, though, man. Ooh, the commentator just said we're one of the favorites to go down, to get relegated. The commentator just said that. Man, we got a lot to prove this year to prove them wrong, though. We got a lot to prove. Let's see if our boys can do good in game 1, man. The fans are happy. Wakefield versus Ipswich Town. We are kicked off. This stadium is so different than the last one, bro. It's such a big improvement. I can shed a tear right now, bro. All right, though. Let's try and have a good first game, boys. I feel like this league is going to be so tough to play in, bro. I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. You never know. You never quite know in FC. All right, Unyai gets it over to Metcalf. Metcalf gets it to Loftus-Cheek. I feel like Savage and Loftus-Cheek, I like those two midfielders. I like that. It's a very box-to-box, very forward-thinking midfield line. Now McBurney, skip him by here. There's strength. McBurney, beautiful, is going to fire it over. First shot for David Phillip, I believe, and this shot is going to be saved. All right, man, not bad. Collins, cross in, Loftus-Cheek. Therefore, it's going to bounce up awkwardly, but it goes back to the Ipswich keeper. All right, though, boys, lively start, man. I like it. All right, good ball to Hurst. Now Unyai has to catch up here. Bolton is running, but he's not going to catch this guy. This guy's rapid, quick, but Unyai doing work there, and he's gonna clear it. Unyai, that is some great work. And the fact that Collins gets a loose ball, man, that's just pretty lucky. McBurney through to Arzani, the fastest player in our team. Now, oh man, these guys are getting back though. Bro, these guys are so much quicker than League One. They're so much quicker. Was that not handball? Bro, Arzani's got us a free kick. Yeah, these players are a lot quicker though. We're no longer, he's no longer gonna be the quickest player in the league, I don't think. Who's taking this? Probably Arzani. Yeah, it's gotta be Arzani. Won the free kick, he gets to take it. Bro, this would raise the roof at Cathedral Park. It would raise it. There is no roof, but you know what I mean. Arzani from the free kick. Oh, it's terrible. Shot comes in after. Oh, it's just pitiful. That free kick was so bad. All right, Saavedra, Loftus-Cheek. Get into Saavedra, into Phillip. This passing is nice. McBurney, ready. Freddie Collins to score the first goal for Wakefield in the championship, and he's done it. Our young superstar scores first, man. It's so fitting. The highest potential player at Wakefield, man. The young star. Bro, that's so fitting. That's poetic, you know, if the camera can actually show it. Freddie Collins, man. He's got a big future, I think, in football, and that is a nice finish. You know, could be our future captain one day. Who knows? All right, the 1-0, boys. Good start here. Loftus-Cheek, good steal. McBurney into Loftus-Cheek, bro. We got the new stadium bounce. We got the new league bounce. The new Monster Energy Kits bounce. And it's going to be, oh, McBurney. It's 2-0 to Wakefield. That's such a lucky goal, but I'll take it. Our boy is back, and he's back to doing what he does, scoring goals for us. Freddie Collins, great run, is going to find McBurney. Now, it's kind of awkward. The shot goes off the keeper's right hand into the net. It is awkward. But you know what? If it's a goal, man, I love awkward. 2-0 in 33 minutes. Okay, this has been a very encouraging first half, bro. It's been encouraging. Now, Bolton over. It's going to be Nunez into McAteer. Mendy. Good first save, brother. That's really good to see, man. All of our keepers start off so bad in this series. First shot, though, Mendy faces is a great save. Beautifully. And also the kick, by the way. Okay, Mendy. Okay, man. What a kick. That's pretty good. McBurney gets it back. Collins has space now. We're looking to make this 3-0 in the first half. Loftus-Cheek. Looking for something. Can you find something? No, man, he had a guy in the middle. That could have been 3-0. Unyai, send this to the moon, brother. Okay, that's going to go over the bar. Maybe we're a little bit too excited. Look at the Eagle, man. He's got the new kit on. The Eagle is the heart and soul of this team. That guy in that suit's been with us since day one, man. Since day one. I believe this stadium is I believe it's a 10,000 seater. So before we had a 4,000 seater. So yeah, through that, you can kind of see like the growth of our club. All right, though, so far Ipswich, they've actually not been amazing. I think, you know, a new stadium, the club is very invigorated right now. I think it's just too much for them to handle. We are just like max up for this game. We're up for it, man. We want it more than them despite being probably the less talented team. Look at Phillip going in for the tackle, bro. We just want it more. Arzani, McBurney, Saavedra. Oh, that could have been so nice. If Saavedra got that, that could have been so nice. Okay, let's focus up though. The game is definitely not done. Let's not act like it is. Udo trying to track Jaden here. He is going to track him pretty well. Goes back though. Hurst, Metcalf. That's going to bounce out. Good defending, boys. Good work. Collins into McBurney. Gets it over to Arzani. We got players running here. Arzani's keeping it calm. Gonna go. That was meant for McBurney, not Collins, bro. That was meant for McBurney. He was in a good spot to shoot. Bro, that's not where I wanted that pass. Unyai, tackle made nice. Saavedra, back to Loftus-Cheek. Into Ewan Bolton. Bolton, hit this man. Okay, that's gonna be a free kick. Actually, we're gonna take it, Arzani. Oh my, that touch was, he just got taken out. Wait. Bro, he just got taken out by the keeper. There's no shot. Am I wrong here? Arzani went for this shot. Takes a shot there. The ball bounces up. He maybe could get that. Look at the keeper. Bro, he swipes him. Is that not a penalty? Oh, man, that is not where you want your head, brother. That is not where you want it. Man, that should have been a penalty, though. That should have been a penalty. Oh, my Udo, bro. The fact that he got to that's insane. All right, let's keep going here. We're playing pretty good. Udo misses that tackle. Okay, that's not great by me. Saavedra's there to recover. Now they got space, though. Bro, everyone's trying to cover for each other right now. Saavedra, steal, Loftus-Cheek. What was that touch? What was that touch? The shot goes to Mendy, and we survive. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that was. All right, Loftus-Cheek into Freddie. Freddie, good touch there, brother. Okay, never mind, because he's lost it. Okay, Ipswich are waking up here a little bit. So 15 minutes, I feel like our team right now is running out of gas. Everyone's kind of coming down from like the high of being in this new league. Just got to seal the one out now. Just seal it out. Saavedra, good touch. Gonna play it through to Phillip. Phillip, back heel to McBurney. Beautiful. Loftus-Cheek, first goal for his new club. What a goal by Wakefield. Bro, the passing was beautiful. The shot was beautiful. EFL Championship, welcome to Wakefield FC. Man, that back heel by McBurney was so clean though into the shot. That was so clean. All right, man, 79th minute, 3-0. This is going to be a very nice opening day of the season for us. I think in our home stadium, fans behind us, you know, our club just such in a good mood. Ipswich were not ready to face a team like us, despite them being probably the better team on paper, man. They were not ready for it. Right now, we just got too much spirit, man. Too much spirit. There might be more here. Arzani gets it through to Loftus-Cheek. He's gonna get it back to McBurney. I tried to find one more pass there. I probably should have just shot that. And I was going for another beautiful team goal. And so far though, Mendy's been great. Loftus-Cheek has been great. We obviously know how good McBurney is, but he's been good too. This team is on the rise. So opening day of the championship, we win 3-0 versus Ipswich at the new Cathedral Park. I couldn't have dreamt of a better day one of our season than that. And right now, this club is feeling good. All right, so our next two games, we win in the Carabao Cup versus Sheffield Wednesday, then we lose 2-1 to Coventry in the league. So yeah, that Coventry loss kind of takes us back down to reality. So 2 games in, we sit in 11th place. I mean, based off team rating, I feel like Everton are gonna destroy this league, man. They're a 4.5-star team. They're gonna destroy us. Over time, there's no way they're not in like first place, man. There's no way. But if we play like that game, you know, for the most of the season, we might actually be a playoff team. It's just, can we actually play that way consistently through a whole season? That is what I'm a little bit unsure about. All right, though, next game is versus QPR. Now, I want to debut another kit in the next game, so let's wear another kit. We'll debut the third kit, man. The red third kit for us. We'll debut that one. And all right, now that we've settled down a bit, how is our second played game in the championship going to go versus QPR? Now, side note, you know, we have like about like what 2 to 3 million left in the budget. I'm kind of thinking like we might have like one more signing in us before January. The fact that we loaned in McBurney, we didn't sign him, we didn't use all the money yet. We might have like one more signing left in us before the window closes. I'm just thinking like, where should that be? You know, I feel like strikers were good, wingers. I mean, we probably could use another backup winger, but we have Austin, so not really. Also, Dale's still here. Midfielders definitely no. We have Saveja, Loftus-Cheek, Yengi, Acosta, Best. If anything, we have 2 in midfielders. Maybe like a backup fullback is something we look for. Someone young potential, maybe a future replacement for you and Bolton on the right back spot. Maybe that's what we look for. Other than that, I'm not exactly sure. Ollie McBurney's in, and he almost just scored the first goal of the game again. But yeah, tell me in the comments where you think we should sign a player if we do make one more signing in this window. Yeah, keep in mind right now, I'm not looking to really replace anyone in the starting 11. At least I don't think I am. This team right now has got a lot of chemistry based off last year. I don't want to ruin that. McBurney, Philip, I mean right on cue, Philip. Hey, Collins, if you were running there, you could have got that, brother, if you were running. Yeah, right now the chemistry is literally at 100 for Wakefield, man. It's at 100. Saveja, Philip, McBurney, good touch there. Now, Loftus-Cheek, bro, I need you to keep running. You run there, you got a really good chance. Saveja, good dribbling. McBurney, back to David Phillip. We know he's got long shots at some time. Unfortunately, not this time, though. All right, Seller. His name is Seller, bro. Literally in the cellar still. Good chance here. Ewan. Very important, man. Very important tackle from our day 1 right back. He's been here since EFL League 2. And he's been a starter like Metcalf, man. He's still so good. Collins into McBurney. McBurney holds it up. Into Arzani, one more to Philip, great touch. Oh, it's a beautiful goal again by Wakefield. Brother, we are just playing some beautiful football right now to start season 3. I mean, like, no one's being selfish. We're always making that extra pass to find the better shot. Right now for us, everything is working. I could shed a tear live. 1-0 in 31 minutes to Wakefield. Also, Saveja, great steal, buddy. Man, we look like so good to start the year, actually. Our team just looks absolutely up for it. All right, Collins. Get it to Ewan, hold it. Okay, and any of those passes, swing it around. Loftus-Cheek, Saveja, Arzani comes short now. Oh my, it's just beautiful. Man. Oh, Arzani kept it in. Okay, it's gonna be a corner. Oh, that would have been such a nice goal too. Okay, I'm gonna aim at Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek is gunning for it. Header. Man, great attempt by our new midfielder. All right, same thing. Collins, kind of a lofting in here to Loftus-Cheek near post. Couldn't get it that time. Collins has to head it over to someone. Finds McBurney. I tried a fake shot there. McBurney's like a snail though with skills. So that didn't work. Wait, what a pass, bro. That pass is quite insane. Now, if we can end the first half 1-0 up, I'll be happy. Although, good chance for them. And it's going to be a goal from QPR. Okay, Mendy. It's only his first episode here, but this shot feels a little fishy, man. I think he should save it. It didn't feel like that threatening of a spot. I mean, he takes one touch. It's such a weird spot to score from. Maybe it's just at a weird spot. I'm not going to blame Mendy too quickly. Unfortunate, but halftime, it's going to be 1-1 now. Man, I'm not going to lie. I feel like Mendy should have done better there, but first episode for him, I'm not gonna judge him too harshly just yet. All right, though, this game might not be as simple as the last one. We've settled down a bit. Udo, though, I got to shoot that. That's going to bounce. Oh, awkwardly. Collins, onside? No, he's offside. Man, if that bounced a little faster, and he was going to have a clear shot. Arzani, great touch there. Philip. Swing it over. Nice. Oh, okay, Collins came back for it, thankfully. Collins gets it to Ewan crosses it over to Arzani. Header. Oh, man, again, we're playing some great passing play right now. All these passes right now are just going well for us. Even like the crazy ones. Philip. Saveja. No, don't lose there. Don't lose it. No, that was my fault, man. I should have played it sooner than that. Bro, in the championship, you just got less time on the ball. I got less time to think. All these players are quicker. They're smarter. It's really just better overall. Now, chance coming in again. Good passing. Udo goes for the block. Can't do it, but Mendy makes a good save. It's good to see that. Now, corner in there. Head over the bar. Okay, we're fine. From Clark Salter. 30 minutes, and it's tied at 1. I feel like probably Jay Austin's probably first sub this game. The other Youth Academy player other than Udo. Speaking of Udo, here he is. Now, Udo's got space to run. This kid has improved a lot since we first found him. finds Ollie McBurney, and it's 2-1 to Wakefield. Great run by Udo. Bro, this is why Ollie McBurney was so important to our club, man. That's why he was so important. He's such a reliable striker in this game. Okay, speaking of that, I do want to give Elijah more than a chance. So Elijah on for McBurney. Let's do Jay Austin for Arzani. Let's do Kotsi on the right, move Unyai to right back. And yeah, I think we'll go with that. Now, it's funny this year, we actually have more subs on the bench now that we're in championship, bro. Before we had, I think, what, 7 subs or 8 subs? Now we actually have the full, like, 9. So yeah, we can fit more players on our bench now. That's always nice. All right, though, 68th minute. It's currently 2-1. Kotsi doing great work there. Great tackle from our youth academy player. Saveja sends it over to Jay Austin, another youth player, bro. We got youth players on every part of the pitch right now. Phillip turns. Great turn. David Phillips shot. Oh, that's a good save, man. I probably could have passed it off. All right, Loftus-Cheek again. This is becoming a corner routine for us. Loftus-Cheek. Header. Oh my, I thought that went in. Okay, Loftus-Cheek, though, is a threat from corners. All right, though, 15 minutes, boys. 15 minutes. Good pass over to Seller, but Metcalf, the captain of our club, man, says no. And then I play a terrible pass, but Collins saves it. Thank you, Collins. Saveja off to Loftus-Cheek. All right, we can't lose it here. They got numbers for it a little bit. We got to be calm, careful. Phillip turns. Phillip, don't lose it. Loftus-Cheek into Collins. Collins back to Loftus-Cheek. Goes to Phillip instead. That's fine. Is Phillip. Loftus-Cheek is going to bounce awkwardly. Udo, take a shot, my son. Take a shot. Good shot, but it's going to be a save. All right, Loftus-Cheek. Can you seal this game for us? Corner in. Loftus-Cheek header. No, we can't reach it. That's going to bounce awkwardly. Oh, that's like worst case scenario. All right, 4 minutes. So 4 minutes. So waste a lot of time here. Easy steal for Loftus-Cheek. Easy steal. Collins, Loftus-Cheek to seal the game for Wakefield. Okay, this keeper is coming to life now, bro. 2 minutes. Collins into Jay Austin. Austin. Then get it back to Freddie. Swing it. Saveja. Hold it. I don't like this shot. Hold it. Hold it. Metcalf. Metcalf over to David Phillips shot. This keeper is insane all of a sudden. Like, bro, just let me score the final goal, please. Austin is in it. Oh, Austin. Oh, what a play there. Is that a penalty? No, it's a free kick. I thought it might have been a penalty. Okay, this is definitely not shooting range. We also have 30 seconds, so let's just hold it for a second and seal the win. Collins over to Elijah Morton. Elijah shot. Goes over the bar, but that is going to be full time. All right, that was a much more difficult game, you know, than QPR gave us than Ipswich, but first 2 played games in the championship, that's 2 wins for Wakefield. And we are playing some beautiful football to start the year, man. Beautiful football. All right, so next episode, we're going to finish the summer transfer window. Currently, we have 3 million in the budget. That's without selling Andre yet. So if we sell Andre, that might give us like maybe like 3.5 million, maybe 4 million. If we do make 1 signing on deadline day in the summer, who should we sign? What position? You know, tell me in the comments down below. Or should we spend that money on maybe a better youth scout? There's options here for us. There's options. But okay, drop a like down below if you want more of this series. On screen is a video that you might like too. And as always, hope you guys have a great day.